Well, you're doing it now.
Oh, well, yeah, I have a choice now. Ready?
Yeah. You're okay. What's up, everybody? So haven't posted a video in a while, and reason because of that is honestly just because we've been waiting on parts. We've been sourcing more parts, and we've still been doing a little bit of research on some of the parts that I decided on, and just more information leads to changing and new ideas and stuff like that. So most in all of the parts for the car are actually ordered right now. They're all my purchase history on eBay. I don't think I'm expecting anything from Amazon. I'm still waiting on the block. The block should be here next Monday. Got a transmission. I'll talk about that in a second. And we've done some light mods. So what we've done in the car real quick, and I'll show you, is I actually made a video about it, but truth is it took me way longer than expected to install this on the car. And it was a long night. It took me a couple hours to do it. I ended up just cutting it, and I was cussing a lot of the time, so I just kind of like decided not to make that a video. But I'll show you what I did. So what I did was I ordered this brace from PLM manufacturer company, and they're the only one that offers this brace right now. So I actually got their last one, and it came in, and it looked really easy to install. And it was quite difficult. The great thing about it was it came completely together, not in this configuration. It actually really confused me because they just kind of put it together and threw it in a box to kind of show you how it goes. But I had to actually swap some of the hardware around to get it to fit. And the difficulty I had with this was this looks really simple, but the truth is it's actually quite difficult to put together because everything has to be aligned correctly, and you have to have the correct spacing between all of these like bolt hinges in here. And once you get going with it, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just got to have the right angles on all the hardware on the posts and everything right to get them to align, and then tightening them down and everything. It's not the easiest, so I ended up marring my finger in a couple places and cussing very loud. So I just went ahead and decided not to put that video. But you can get one of these for like $300 from PLM. I think it's so far one of the best upgrades I have on the car. I have a lot of things to install in the car, but as for right now, it looks wonderful. It is extremely rigid, and I mean, it's tight. I was kind of worried it'd be loose or something like that. Some spots that I didn't like tighten it down correctly. But the truth is it's great. It's wonderful. I wish I would have known what it's like to drive the car without it, and then after to kind of give you an idea. But I'm going to be driving this car for the first time with the complete suspension and all these upgrades. So I'm not going to know what it's like to have the car loose or anything like that. So whatever. Anyways, so a while ago I told you about a transmission I was going to order. And I actually kind of ran into a problem, and I'll explain that really quick, okay? So I wanted to order my transmission from ManualTransmissionLLC.com. And a good friend of mine showed me their website and their eBay links, and I looked up the transmission that I wanted. I wanted a Stage 2 GSR transmission. I think the price was like $2,499 and with like $150 shipping. So anyways, so that transmission went on sale, and I was still like thinking about what I was going to go with in my research, and I was just researching, reading about all the gear ratios and everything to make sure that I had the right transmission for my application. So I finally like put all the money together and everything. Was like, okay, I'm going to buy this, and they had put their transmission on sale. And it was like $21.99 or something like that. It was really cost effective for me. At least I justified the cost to myself, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy this. And I went to buy it, and they ended their sale, and I was really upset. I was like, gosh, I missed it by about 8 hours or so. So I emailed ManualTransmissionLLC.com and was like, hey man, hey guys, I'm trying to, I really want to buy this transmission. However, I really can't fork $24.99 plus $150 shipping to get this transmission from you guys. You know what? I'll tell you what, guys. I will be happy to run your company logo on my car, on the track, wherever, and give you guys word of mouth if you guys, can help me out here. And they didn't respond to me. So I emailed them again, and basically the same deal. I was like, hey guys, I'm trying to build a track car. Can you guys help me out? And instead of them talking or trying to reach an agreement with me, they kind of told me to buy a cheaper transmission, which wasn't the reason why I contacted them. I didn't want a B16 transmission. I want a GSR transmission. So they tried to make me buy a cheaper transmission, and that kind of upset me. So I was still thinking about purchasing a transmission from ManualTransmissionLLC, and I was still adamant about getting this transmission, just waiting for it to be on sale, but it never became on sale. So instead, I found Syncrotech, and I got the same transmission as what I want for a manual transmission for about $2,000. So I ended up saving $500 for the same exact transmission. And the cool thing about it was the shipping was cheaper. They're in California, I'm in Arizona, and they shipped it over to me for really fast. I mean, it's right here on the floor over here, and I'm just so excited to be running this transmission. They're just really cool. I called them up and I put a couple of their stickers on my car, and I'm just really proud that I was able to find the same freaking transmission for a lot cheaper. So Manual Transmission LLC or Syncrotech. I'm never ever dealing with Manual Transmission LLC. I deal in business. I sell medical equipment online. I know what it's like to work a deal, and these guys just were not interested in talking to me. They ignored my first email, and it just kind of blew me off and tried to make me buy a cheaper transmission. Not cool, not cool. So that's why I'm never gonna deal with those guys, and I'm gonna show you the new transmission. And here it is. It's right here, and just remove the bag so you guys can kind of see it. Full carbon synchros with a forged limited slip diff in factory. Same exact setup as what would have been in the Manual Transmission LLC Stage 2 GSR for like $400 cheaper. Same basic warranty, everything. So I mean, like, geez, dude, like, those guys really like dicked me around. Hate to say that, but you know what I mean. And they lost a customer that would have been a good client to them, and definitely been a good word of mouth and advertisement. I don't know why they kind of did that to me, but whatever. Anyway, so moving on and moving forward, one of the big changes that I have finally decided to go about is I totally decided to scrap the whole idea about a stock distributor on the car, and I'm going with coil and plug. That was a late change to the game. I didn't really know about coil and plug, just a true testament to how little I know about these engines. So I'm working with a couple guys. I'm actually getting two kits. I'm getting a secret kit that I'm not really going to discuss right now until it comes time to put on the car, and then I got a K24 setup that I'm getting through a guy. I tell you more info, but it's just not on my head right now. So anyways, so the coil and plug setup's going to be pretty sick. It's gonna definitely help me reach my goals and be a little better than the factory distributor. And let's see here, guys, any other updates. So the head is coming in Friday. We're gonna make a trip to the machine shop. They're gonna clean it. I got to get the head ready for ceramic coating, and once the block gets here, I gotta take it to the machine shop, and we gotta decide if I'm gonna go 81.5 piston size or 82 millimeter. Haven't decided yet. I just want the machine shop to look it over and just give me the okay, and then I'll be able to get the pistons ordered. They're already paid for and everything. We're just deciding on the diameter of the pistons. We'll get those pistons over to ceramic coating. That will be, gosh, I really hope it will be the same trip that I make to the ceramic coaters, but that's going to be a trip in its own. So we're going to go to the machine shop. I'm going to make a video about that, and then we're going to go to ceramic coating, where I'm going to teach everyone about the goals that you can reach with ceramic coating on your engines and the pros and everything about it. So anyways, just a little update. So waiting on a lot of stuff to come in. I'm waiting on my intake, my fuel rail, and a bunch and all those goodies. I'm waiting on my ECU right now, so then I can ship it off to get modified for the coil and plug deal. So we're just waiting on stuff to show up so we can make a little bit big steps forward to getting this engine together. But we should be ready for assembly in a couple weeks. We should be on the dyno in less than 30 days. So that's what's going on. Sorry for no updates, but try to keep you guys posted on what's going on. Anyways, have a great day.